Good morning everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So currently bottom of a range, and I would say with a bearish outlook. So just looking for some structure here. I'm going to have to put both of them in. Just give me a sec. Okay, so we've got a fairly strong zone of support here, and that is at 16630 and 16606. Let's just call it 1600. So fairly strong zone of support that we have broken through after hours. Now currency starting to move, so euro dollar is starting to move at long last, and obviously this will follow suit as well. So first thing first, on the 8th hour we do have a moving average crossover. We are above the 150 EMA, so technically the trend is still up. So we are looking for a pullback, and we're looking for somewhere where it's going to find support, and this is the most logical area at 16477. So what I'm looking for, I'll be a bit reluctant jumping in short right here. Oscillators are not helping us at all. They are pointing down, that's the only thing. But I'd be a bit reluctant jumping in where we are now. There's too much potential support to the left. I want a pullback and rejection. So if we get to the 3 hour, you can see we had a fairly big bearish bar that closed below the faster moving averages here. And that is quite telling. And then obviously the US being on holiday, we just kind of drifted sideways. We had the strong zone of support here, and you can see we did try come in off it, and then after hours we have started dropping below it. So for me, this is looking really interesting. 3 hour oscillators are indicating we are oversold, but we are below the 150 EMA at the moment with a crossover, and these moving averages are about to cross over as well. So possibility of a breakout to the downside is starting to get relatively strong, but just hold on to your hats, because it has happened before 2 weeks ago, and it was kind of short-lived. So straight into the zone and then climbed again. But we have been forming a series of higher lows, sorry, lower highs. You can see high, lower, lower. Now, for me right now, I would like you to hit the like button and just hit it. Make sure you've got it. Thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. So for me now, this is almost a confirmation of a potential move to the downside. But again, as I said, hold on to your hats. It has happened before. And it hasn't really played out. It's done it a couple of times. The only thing that is currently in the bear's favor is the fact that we have two lower highs here, and we are currently looking to form, we're going to have to put this low in here, we're currently looking to form a lower low, so it'll have to break through here, bounce back, and then we take it from there. So oscillators at the moment are extremely oversold, so you need to be very, very careful of chasing shorts in this area. But if you look at this on the 15-minute, you'll more than likely see a fairly strong area of potential shorts. Now, yes, it's already tested it after hours, so you can see this test here, 16606. So I suspect we will come back to 16606. I'm just going to add one more level between these two 8-hour levels, because that is quite in your face. So we're looking for a retest of 16618, 16630, or 16606. So that's the first thing we're looking for. We're looking for a retest of that and a continuation down. If that doesn't happen, then I'm looking for a break of 16539 and a pullback and retest of that before we get going. But yeah, this has been driven by currencies on the move. So obviously there's some noise in the market. I haven't seen anything yet, but obviously there's something that is indicating short. So we are below the moving averages. We have a moving average crossover. So for me, this could be the start of a bigger trend to the downside. But just bear in mind that over the last couple of weeks it has been going sideways, so it looks like it's getting going one direction, then it turns and goes the opposite direction. So lots of confusion still in the market, but just looking at this, what's happening from sort of yesterday, we had a fairly strong move off when it looked like it was going to get going to the upside. Pretty strong move down. You can see two very strong 1 hour bars and then straight into a channel. So that is kind of textbook stuff. You have a sharp move, so spike and channel is one way of looking at it. So you have a sharp move down and then into a channel. Very textbook stuff. So the thing is, this could be a flag as well that's forming, and then we have a move to the upside. So looking at the hour, you could have a move, an explosive move all the way back to 16,667. But I think if we get a rejection even up there, I'd be looking for a second leg to the downside. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of my view. Either the breakout, or you're going to have to wait for it to test this 16,540 area and then come back and test 16,600, reject that. If we get another nice decent rejection, then I'm looking for a juicy pin bar off the 15. That would be all I'd be looking for. Then it is an opportunity to short that and retarget 16,540, and then a break of that you're looking for 16,470. And the last thing that you do need to really understand is that is the last line of defense currently, 16,477. And you look at this on the weekly, you can see there it is there. Okay, so yeah, just keep your wits about you. Obviously higher time frame is still an upward trend. You need some kind of a healthy pullback, and you do have a strong zone here. There's another level I've just put in at 16,300, so you've got a strong level of support here. So yeah, so for now, from an intraday perspective, it is short. We're looking for opportunities to the downside. The minute we start getting down to those levels, I would get out of my shorts and then just watch what's happening, because then I'd be looking for another trend reversal to the upside. And you can see how close those two weekly levels are. So 16,540, and then you have 16,477, and then further down you have 16,300 down here. Okay, anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.